Good morning, class. So this week we've been talking about multiplying fractions. One thing that we need to be able to do when multiplying fractions is write a fraction as a multiple of unit fractions. So let's say we have the fraction 5/6 here. We need to be able to write this as a multiple of a unit fraction. So first, what is a unit fraction? Okay, there is a fraction model with 6 pieces. That's my denominator. I'll go ahead and shade in boop, 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 5 things. A unit fraction tells me the value of a singular piece in a fraction. So a unit fraction tells me, right, what is the value of this one piece? 1/6. So a unit fraction always has what in the numerator? Anyone? A 1, that's right. Thank you very much. A 1 in the numerator. So we need to write 5/6 as a multiple of unit fractions. So that would be 5 times 1/6. Okay, whenever we do this, right, it could be 4/5. That would be 4 times 1/5. If you notice, your numerator becomes your whole number that you multiply 1/5 by, right? A multiple is a number. In this case, it's a fraction times a counting number. Counting number is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that gets us a multiple, right? 4/5 is a multiple of 1/5. That's one way we can multiply, right? And notice when we multiply, we only multiply our whole number with the numerator. The denominator does not change, right? And that's because when we're multiplying, say like 2 times 2/3, really there's a 1 under here, and we're just multiplying across. There's a 1 in the denominator. That would be equivalent to 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 1 times 1 is 3. Now let's say right here I have an improper fraction. One thing that we need to be able to do is convert this improper fraction into a mixed number. So that's something we're also going to cover in this video. So if I have this improper fraction, which is a fraction greater than 1, I can change it to a mixed number, which is a whole number and a fraction, right? Within this fraction, there is one whole fraction, right? 3/3, right? And what is left over is 1/3. So I could rewrite it as 1 and 1/3. How I do that is I take my numerator, which is 4, and I divide it by my denominator. When I do that, 3 goes into 4 one time. 3 times 1 is 3. I divided out 3 of the 4, leaving me with 1 left over. So I have 1 whole with 1/3 as my fraction, right? If I had, let's do this one more time with another fraction, right? Let's say we have 12 over 5, right? We would divide 12 by 5. 5 goes into 12 2 times. Okay, if I do that twice, that means I've divided 10 of the 12 evenly, leaving me with 2 left that I can't divide. So my whole number is 2, and 2, my remainder becomes my numerator. My denominator does not change, right? And if I draw this, you can see this easily as well. I'll just draw this with the 4/3 quickly. Right there is 3/3 or 1, but I need to get to 4/3, so I need one more model. There is my extra third. That gets me to 4/3, which is 1 and 1/3 or 4/3. Now, let's say converting the other way, let's say we have 5 and 2/6. How would I change this to an improper fraction, which sometimes we may need to do if, say, we are multiplying a mixed number with a fraction, right? Then I would just, again, a simple 2 steps. I multiply my whole number with my denominator because that's going to get me all my wholes that are in there, right? The 6/6s, there's going to be 5 of them. So 5 times 6 is 30. Then I just add the 2 to that. Plus 2 equals 32. And again, your denominator does not change. So 5 and 2/6 is the same as 32/6. And that is how you convert in between improper fractions and mixed numbers.